Magic is just a tool.
Ladies and gentlemen, the magic of Anthony Reed.
People ask me how long I've been doing magic, and I tell them, well over 20 years, and they kind of look at me funny. That's not possible. You can't be 20 years old. We try to touch people in the show, try to grab them and keep their attention on you and not the tricks. They've got to like you first, and the magic is a tool. If they don't like you, I don't care what you do on stage, they might act surprised, they might go, wow, that was a cool trick. They'll never remember who you were. So you've really got to win them over within the first 15 minutes of the show. Otherwise, you're going to die. I'm also working for an Asian market. There's a language barrier. So if it's visual, without much storyline, without much talking, all the fun bits that I can't do in the States means I have to do more visual magic. I have to do more larger illusions or, smaller stuff and just self-explanatory. We always have two cats running at one time, one to rotate in case one gets sick or gets tired, doesn't want to load, plus to keep the other cat company. Two Bengal tigers, and Tumon is a royal white Bengal tiger. The difference between a royal white and like an albino is the stripes. It's a very rare animal. As the show grows, I try to keep it simple. I try to get rid of the larger props and hang on to the smaller props, more portable props, the angle-proof illusions, because that opens my venue where I can play. Some tricks are worth hanging on to. Double levitation, water tank, those are very large illusions, yet they're worth it. Water tank seems to be one of those favorites of the audience because it's a shocker, and it also is a very real effect. You get credit for skill and you get credit for danger. And you get credit for speed in magic. That's when you hear the audience react, and that's it. Water tank has all of those. It's got danger, real danger. I'm holding my breath. They can see I'm holding my breath. They know there's no trick to that. Also, a lot of people psychologically can relate with having your head held underwater when you're a little kid and your friend, and it freaks you out. Well, your neck is chained to the bottom of the tank. It's a little bit, real. Mention water tank, all of a sudden that's definitely marketable. It sounds like, ooh, real magic when you're trying to sell your show. Motomorph was and still is a constant work in progress. I started building it in Malaysia back in 1987, 88 maybe. We tried all kinds of things to figure out what the audience wanted, what they perceived as a magic effect. They don't really care about the fact that you produced a motorcycle. They kind of see it coming. We kind of tell them, look, there's a girl on some wheels. So they're already starting to look for the motorcycle. They just want to know how fast you can get the motorcycle. They don't care how cool it looked getting there. One day on stage, something didn't work, and so we just rushed through the trick. And for the first time in 12 years, it got a really good reaction. And then it dawned on me that maybe it was a speed trick, like Water Tank. It was not a visual trick. It was, oh my gosh, that was impossibly fast. Not, wow, that was cool to watch. There's always ideas. There's always things I'm working on, and I'm got some new stuff in the works. I've got 3 more years here. I'm going to try to finish this up, and you never know where the roads are going to take you in this business. I mean, I'm in Saipan now. I don't know where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. You can't predict the future at all. You can guide it a little bit, and if I had a choice, I'd guide myself closer to home. So instead of going further, maybe I'll drop down to Australia from here, but that's about it. I'm heading home, closer to Vegas. That doesn't mean I'll play Vegas, but pack up the show, take the best of the show, the costumes, the choreography, any of the strongest parts of the show, go home and just have a rockin' crowd that I can relate with.
Feels like